Hi everyone, it's Shanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly Oracle card reading for November 17th through the 23rd, 2014. This week I've chosen to use Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Baron-Reid. And the angels are asking us to draw 3 cards for the energy of the upcoming week to see what's happening. So that's 2 cards. We need just one more. And I feel like actually we're going to pull 4. This one's like our bonus card. So let's see what the cards have to say this week. Our first card is the Spiral Dancer. Our second card is Divine Guidance, the Spirit Whisperer. Our third card is the Map Maker of Destiny. I like this. And then our bonus card is the Keeper of the Scales, Fairness and Balance. Well, that's an interesting set. So it's beautiful the Spiral Dancer comes up first because this is such a theme in life. Really, we have to have endings and new beginnings. The seasons are a spiral. The formation of life, DNA, forms in a spiral. It's such a beautiful thing to think about. And they're asking you to understand that we don't need to be saddened by our endings, that our endings are just new beginnings waiting to happen. That we often get caught up in a phase of our life or a relationship or a job or whatever ending. But they're saying be aware of what closing this door opens for the next. That although we close a door, we open a window. Or if it's the other way around, do we open a window and close the window, open the door? I can't remember. There's a saying anyways. But they're asking us to remember that each time we remove something from our life, we make space for something else. So sometimes it's just about accepting that and moving forward from it. And it's understanding that like the seasons, there's periods of hibernation or incubation where we are more still and we're just waiting for the next step to happen, waiting for the piece to bloom. Doesn't mean not doing anything, but it means being patient and waiting for this. So they're asking again with the second card, the Spirit Whisper, to listen to our divine guidance, our higher knowing. We just need to ask the angels for support and they will show us. And really the veil is so thin right now that the messages are coming through so forcefully, so strongly, so quickly when we ask for them these days. When we can change our perception and look at life in a different way, in a positive way, and really put out that vibration of what we want instead of what we don't want, we will shift things greatly. So listen, they're asking you to listen. They've been doing that a lot lately. Listen to what's being put before us because it's not exactly what you think should be happening sometimes. That's the reason we have to listen. So the Map Maker of Destiny is there because it is encouraging us to be authentic and to live our authentic purpose in this life. And that doesn't mean that everybody's going to have this like spiritual job and spiritual journey. Sometimes our spiritual journey is going to work every day and fixing someone's car or doing someone's taxes or, I don't know, picking up the garbage. These are things that sometimes we take for granted as not spiritual jobs, but maybe it is your authentic purpose. So don't question it. If that's what you're meant to do, the universe will show you what you're meant to do. So it's interesting we have this last card on the end as our bonus card. And I'm really drawn to the word balance, which of course the Keeper of the Scales loves to do is find balance. And that's what we're being asked to do in this lifetime is find balance. Balance between the everyday and the spiritual. The having this divine spiritual life where we renounce material things, but at the same time, being okay with having material things, finding that balance. I had the pleasure of visiting with Swami Mahesh, and he talked about Tantra in this aspect of having and not having, as in referring to a bird and a bird needing two wings to fly. So it is okay that we are both spiritual and that we have material things and nice things. It's about finding the balance between the two. And that can be a really tricky balance for some people. But it's also about finding the balance between the everyday grind and the things of stress and finding peace and fun and joy. We do not laugh enough. And the angels are saying, go play in the snow. We had a beautiful Canadian winter snow last night, and all the kids at the bus stop this morning made a snowball, had a snowball fight and made a snowman, and it was so brilliant. And it just makes you smile. As much as I hate shoveling the snow and trudging through it and all the extra clothes, but it makes you smile. So enjoy that. Find balance. It will bring you more joy and more peace and more happiness. Well, they're still asking us to continue on this beautiful spiritual journey that we're moving through and moving forward. Finding our purpose and being patient as it all unfolds in front of us. It is the season of hibernation, of winter, of where things, kind of the end of things, where things end. Winter is where the leaves have died off the trees and they go into hibernation. A lot of animals go into hibernation. And it's kind of just that time of waiting. So understand that astrologically or universally that this is what's happening for us as well, is that for some of us it's a time of waiting and being patient and allowing things to unfold. In the last couple of weeks, I've really been shown that there's another big shift coming in March, which is kind of the beginning of spring. Not quite, almost, but right there. So know that this is maybe just a period of getting some things done and preparing for this amazing new shift coming, because it does feel like another big energetic shift in a positive way for those who are trudging forward. For those who are digging in their heels and fighting, it might not be as nice of a shift and transition, because the universe is going to push you even harder to do the work you need to do. So, loved the read this week. I will see you again next week. From my heart and soul to yours, have an amazing week.